Amazing audience. We're still on what it is. Oh my gosh, I wish I could just do that smoothly and not do those things like, hey, this is day 46 and we are live right now in. But it's like I just get this, like, where are we right now again? Seattle for sure. And interestingly enough, we just met up with Phillip Broussard. And he was an interesting guy. We had him on the podcast, had a conversation with him. Super fun conversation, I would say. He did sing on the podcast, and he sounded okay. I mean, you're coming across mics, right? But then he did something. Like, he had a conversation, and he went on, and we visited here today, and we heard him play. So first of all, welcome, Phillip, to what we're doing here.
Angel, thanks.
Great pleasure to have you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Give us an update. The last time we spoke, there was the CD that you released. What was the name of the CD?
Wavelength.
Wavelength. Yeah, which is cool. A cool name, right?
Yeah.
You did like what, five songs?
It's
on
a
that?
5-song EP.
Yeah. And then we spoke about you taking your career off in that direction. Interesting fact, your favorite song at 12 was this song by Elvis Presley, which was Take Me Home, right?
Yeah.
Just
gospel songs.
Yeah, just before I got here, I was like, oh, Lord, take me home.
Yeah. That cross country tour is crazy.
Yeah, but it was interesting because then you messaged back from a message I sent earlier on, and here we are with your lovely wife, of 10 and a half years. It's true, you're truly married. Yeah, that's good.
It's not fake.
No, it's not fake. But give us an update. What's up?
So, we're just plugging away. We live in the American dream, working an incredible amount of hours, and then trying to fill in our true interests afterwards. But Wavelength has had quite a few positive reviews lately. Yeah. And it's Wavelength. It's gotten me some national media attention. One of my songs was nominated for a Grammy, so I was pretty happy about that, pretty proud about that. So
no, you say that so easily.
Yeah.
It was nominated for a Grammy. That's the way you probably say that, right?
Yeah. It's I don't know. I'm still in shock. I think it's silly.
Yeah.
I appreciate what they did, but
we'll definitely get a taste of that today.
Yeah, sure. I can play that song.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
so you've been nominated now, right?
Yeah.
Which is huge.
It's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. You played a song for me that they wouldn't get to hear, right? But I think that's an next hit.
Yeah, it's gonna come out. Yeah, I'm gonna record it and publish it here soon.
Yeah. I'm the first guy on camera, am I, to say that I believe that will be a hit?
You're the first guy to
on camera?
That.
Yeah.
On camera.
Boom, mark this day. No, definitely. Very interesting song. You wrote that song.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song going to be?
The one I played earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's called In the Deep End.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
It's just all about just making the plunge, for things you want, and when you want something, you go after it.
Yeah. So where did your depth come from? Because you seem to be a very deep guy.
I lost my dad when I was young. So my dad died when I was about 18, and I feel like I write from an area where I try to feel what I felt back then and try to find some hope in the despair and everything like that. So life wasn't easy after that time, and I really dove into music because that was one of the only things that gave me healing. And so when I'm feeling down or when I'm feeling upset about something, I try to write from that perspective, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Does the music come first or the words come first?
Actually, I write it a bit differently from what I've been told. Like, I've talked to other artists, and I actually start with a title. I start with a title of something I want to write about, and then I kind of work backwards. And so I'll play, I'll have like a chord progression that I want to, and I'll be like, I like that.
I just want to.
Yeah, okay, and then I'll just kind of turn that into something, and then I'll. Just something like that, and then I'll find other chords that fit, and I'll just go with it, and sometimes it just all fits together, and I think there's something divine in that. There's just, I think music is just a kind of a puzzle, you know, and when you rearrange the pieces, you know, sometimes they all fit perfectly. And that's how I feel about a lot of my music. I just start with a title, and then I'll come up with some music, and then the lyrics kind of fall into place.
One of the segments we cover is your own unique real shoes, which speaks to the shoes you've had to wear from then to now. What were some types of shoes you had to wear?
I think probably the most challenging set of shoes I had to wear was probably when I was on deployment overseas as part of the U.S. military. It was just long days, long hours, and so there was a lot of creative process in that.
Steel-toed boots.
Steel-toed boots, exactly. A lot of steel-toed boots, wound tight, you know, tied very, very tightly, very high up on my ankle. So, you know, if that describes kind of how rigid that process is, it was. Those are the shoes that were probably the most challenging for me.
Yeah.
So,
do you have any regrets?
I do. Yeah, I do have a few regrets about the military. People that that are no longer alive that I knew in the military, whether they were killed in a series of conflict or whether they killed themselves, because a lot of people don't realize that military and veteran suicide is actually one of the fastest growing groups of suicide in the United States. So I do know several people that have committed suicide, and so there are regrets not reaching out to them sooner, not talking to them earlier, and not telling them that I loved them earlier, you know, that they were loved and that they were a big part of my life at one point. So I've tried to fix that now with new people in my life. That there's somebody I served with that reached out to me not too long ago. I'll just say his first name. His name is David, and you know, him and I chatted for quite some time over Facebook Messenger back and forth. And he's not in a great place. You know, he's not in a great place. So I wanted to make sure that he knew that he's loved and I care about him.
Yeah.
So,
what are you excited about?
You know, I'm excited about. I love writing new music. I love the expansion of my business because I do own a general contracting company, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about putting new music out for people to listen to. I was really excited about you coming down to Washington. This is really, really cool. Yeah, I was really excited about that.
I was excited to meet you.
That's good. Yeah. All the way from Trinidad. And, you know, actually, like I said, I'm inspired by your guys' tour. I'd like to see more of the United States because I think, like you guys, like I said earlier, you know, you guys, being from Trinidad, you've seen more of the United States than I have, and I live here.
Yeah.
That's probably not good.
Yeah. It's still fixable.
It's still fixable, yeah. I'm still alive and I'm still healthy, so I can do that. So.
Yeah. Well, my friend, you know, it's been a thrill having that conversation. We did speak for quite a bit, yeah. When we did, I mean, there was a pre-conversation, the conversation, and then a post-conversation. Yeah, which was a ton of fun. It happened in a great space of time. But yeah, I think I've covered my conversation. I'm excited to hear you play something for us. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the song that was nominated for Grammy. So I'll
let me see if I can take my mic off here. Possibly at least get the guitar.
Get the guitar? Okay, sure.
There were times I felt so alone, even though you were right next to me. There were times I could sense that you just didn't want to be with me. When you finally left on that long trip back home, I was stuck sitting on one side of the couch, left to sob there all alone. And I tried to breathe, and I tried to sleep all day, wishing that all this pain would just go away. And then you knocked on the door right outside. It was a beautiful surprise. I didn't know
Well, amazing audience again. You heard it live. Philip, is there anything else you'd like to share in closing?
No, I just, you can find me on Spotify, on Facebook, YouTube. The album's called Wavelength, and that song was called All Over Again. It is on that album. Reach out to me on Facebook if you want to say hello. I'd love to talk to people. And I just want to say I'm really, really thankful that you and I have gotten to know each other over the last year. We've had a couple conversations, and now you're in my home.
Yeah.
And never expected that. But I'm blessed to have you here. I mean that.
I appreciate that. Phillip Broussard, thank you, my
leave me
friend,
hanging.
for being on 12-minute convos with Angel Jones. I think we're going to attempt to get him to do one more song, but on the next page, so you could always see that there. What is that? So Gene says, great song. Wonderful. Love it.